Welcome back to the Chelsweets kitchen. Today I'm going to show you guys a really fun technique that's really easy to do and gives your cake a beautiful pop of color. So I have here a cake that I've covered in my classic American buttercream. I'll include the link above. And it has been in the fridge for a few hours, so the buttercream has crusted nicely. It's nice and firm to the touch. So now we're going to go ahead and mix together some gel food coloring with just a little bit of vodka, and we're going to apply a few different layers of this food coloring onto the cake to really give it a beautiful dimension. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom in so you guys can see exactly what I'm doing. So like I was saying earlier, I've added some vodka into this well of my palette, and I'm also going to add some gel food coloring into my other wells. So to these, we're going to go ahead and use an eyedropper to just take a little bit of vodka and just add 3 drops of vodka to our gel food coloring. We're going to go and mix that around. You want it to be thin enough to paint, but not too thin, so it's a delicate balance. So we're going to just go ahead and make sure the gel food coloring is fully incorporated with the vodka, and then we're going to get to painting. So now using a sterile paintbrush, I'm starting with a pretty large one just to get on our base color. I'm going to go ahead and paint on to our cake. And you can either paint all your strokes in one direction, or you can go up and down in all directions, and I'm going to go in all directions to kind of make these look like an explosion. So I'm not applying a lot of pressure here, I'm just gently pulling out. Since I'm going to be decorating the top of this cake with cotton candy, I kind of want those long strands to remind you of a fluffy bunch of cotton candy. So that's the look that I'm trying to emulate right now. We're going to do one more splash of pink. This will be a small one, and then we're going to go ahead and get started on our blue. So I've cleaned off my paintbrush, and we're going to use the same technique but with our blue gel food coloring. And if you only have a small space at the bottom, you can always just do strokes kind of coming up from the base. I think we're going to add one more bit of blue at the base here, and then I think we'll be done. So again, using that same technique as before, just gentle strokes out from the center. And just like that, our cake is painted. So I've left a little bit of white space, but if you want to, you can totally fill in all of it, and you can also use any color combination you prefer. This would also be really fun to do with a sponge. You could do a sponging technique, and that actually can be a quicker application, so it's always a fun technique to try as well. And just like that, we're done. If you enjoyed this tutorial, be sure to click the like and subscribe button below. To see the recipe for this cake in buttercream, you can visit chelsweets.com. And if you want to see more of my cake creations, you can also follow me on Instagram @Chelsweets. So thanks so much. Hopefully I'll see you guys again soon.